Waikuhuaita Chi'uldsquest Tisukabuk Ulu. And so today we're gathered here at Neskonlith. Yesterday we put the teepee up, and today we're welcoming all of the guests in to witness our ceremony for the girls group, as well as welcoming for the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. The whole arbor here is a gathering place, and so from there all throughout the waterways, we're all connected all throughout the territory, and so all of the same things that we've been teaching and talking about is all about being Indigenous.
Waikuhuaita Persquest, Cookby Judy Wilson, Skachin Te Sequetum of Sequetum Ulu. I just said I'm chief of the Neskonlith Indian Band of Sequetum Ulu of the Sequetum Nation, and we're here talking about the summer solstice, and I'm very happy to do that today. Well, our Sequetum people, as many Indigenous people across North America or Turtle Island, the stars and the heavenly bodies were very important to us. Because in a lot of our origin stories, we come from, Creator, and Creator is all around us. So we're connected to the Star Nation, the stars, and we're connected to Mother Earth. So a lot of times there's an alignment in how our bodies react to it, our mind, body, and spirit. And we observe all of those in our ceremonies. And so the summer solstice on June 21st and the December solstice, December 21st, are very important to our people. People sometimes go like, you do so many ceremonies, and I'm saying, well, it's our way of life. It's really part of us. We pray for Mother Earth and the water and, Creator and all of the animals, all of creation. And it's very important to us. All of those are very integral to us and very important as who we are as Sequetum people. Someone asked me once what my biggest challenge was as being a chief or leader in our nation, and I didn't even need time to think about it, because it's the cultural and spiritual and knowledge transmission from our elders and our language keepers, our spiritual keepers, our prayer ceremony people, to our next generation, because that's what makes us distinctively Sequetum. And there's a lot of people in our community that keep that going. So that's, I think, one of the most important things. So I was really glad to see and happy to see the summer solstice that included so many members of our families and our community, and that the wellness department had prioritized it as one of the things we do in our community. Because it not only brings the knowledge together and the culture, it brings our people together in a good way and in a safe way so that people can express themselves, and also part of the healing, because the residential school and even the dispossession of our lands, putting us on reserves, it's a trauma. And all of the historic grievance and loss and impacts to our people, we need our culture and our way of life for our healing.
Well, the summer solstice, what ended up happening for me is I was helping put up the teepee. That has been more than, that wasn't my first time, but at the same time, what I really enjoyed about the whole summer solstice was the canoe journey that we took after it, because it was just so perfect, and like just going down the river, you never really see that sight every day, and it's like something that you should really keep in mind. And just by finding what I wanted to keep, like my grandfather, he has these teachings, and I want these teachings to stay alive. I want the language to stay alive, and I want like teachings like the teepee. They may not seem that big, but when it comes to ceremony, the teepee is one of the main centerpieces of ceremonies, right?
So, Waikuhuaita Jolene Anderson at Squest. My name is Jolene Anderson. I am a grandmother, a mother. I'm also a social worker here at Neskonlith Indian Band. I've been here for about 9 months now, and my whole purpose for coming back into the community is so that I could work with my community, because I know the challenges and complications of living disconnected from my community and my culture. I was at one of my darkest hours in my life when I was living urban and just searching for connection or belonging. And it took one phone call home to my mother, and where she said just simple words, "It's time to come home." The first thing that really transformed my life was connecting with my family and my culture. The more I learn about connecting with my culture, it is a calling from the ancestors. It's a gift that is given to me. If you're given that gift and that opportunity, that privilege to do the work that you do, then do it without fear. Walk without fear and put faith before fear. The summer solstice, doing the teepee rising, the canoe journey, and the girls group. It started with just an idea, and it just blossomed with the community members coming together collaboratively to help me to share the traditional knowledges that they have. We didn't know how it was gonna end up. It just happened, and that's the beauty of working in community, is you don't necessarily plan things; they come to you. And that's exactly what has happened with all of the events that are planned.
In leadership, one of the other challenges is engaging our youth. And I really believe through the ceremonies and what we did on the solstice, I saw the youth enjoying themselves and people splashing each other with the water and just having fun. And that's a big part of our healing. And I would love to see more of it for our youth and our elders. Our elders are out there too. And that's when you're laughing together and eating together and doing ceremony together. There's nothing more powerful.